All right, everybody, welcome to Boxing News Today. Oh man, we so excited to be here because we are just right out of Saudi Arabia. That's right, Boxing News Today was in Saudi Arabia for the big Anthony Ruiz versus Anthony Joshua fight. And man, I know you guys were watching, and man, we was there for y'all. Boxing News Today, what an incredible fight. You know, you know, I hate to tell you, but I was disappointed in Andy Ruiz. You know, he came out there, he said he was ready and prepared and everything. But man, I'm telling you, when he took off his shirt, I was like, oh my God, man. Where did you get all this extra weight from? You had lost weight while you were in training, and then you come up looking like Blubber the Bear in the ring, man. I got much love for you, man, but I gotta tell you, I was disappointed. I ain't giving up on you. As a boxer, man, we still love you, but man, it was a disappointment for me and the fans and a lot of people that really supported you to see you out there that big, that heavy, and lose the fight, man. People wanted you to win. But Anthony Joshua, man, and he put on a show. He put on a show. He kept his distance. He was smarter this time. He didn't just jump in there and brawl with Andy Ruiz, man. He stayed back. He was manipulative, strategic, and he kept his distance and made his punches when it was time to make punches. Andy Ruiz did get in there. He didn't give up on the fight. He got in there and fight, but he could not compete on the level of Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua was just way more prepared for this fight than Andy Ruiz. And Andy Ruiz admitted that in the press conference. If you heard it, I made a question to Anthony Joshua, and he did answer, and so did Andy Ruiz. You guys can see that on our YouTube channel, Boxing News Today with the two. But yeah, we had a chance to converse with them, and both of the fighters were very responsive to us. And Andy Ruiz admitted to us that he was sorry to let down all his fans for the way he fighted and the way he prepared for that fight. And Anthony Joshua, on the other end, man, he was just excited, man. And he spoke to us at the end of the fight, man, told us, man, he fought a strategic fight. And he intended to fight at a strategic fight. Didn't want to get up in there and just brawl. He kept his distance from Andy Ruiz Jr., and he won that battle, man, at the end of the day. He won. Give him his props. Anthony Joshua won the fight, and he won it fair and square. There was nobody in there that doubted that Anthony Joshua won the fight. So, man, hey, congratulations to you, Anthony Joshua, man. And congratulations, man. You won a great fight, man. Andy, man, I know how you feel. Anybody feels like that when they lost, man. But part of the blame is yourself. Man, get in there, work out, be ready for that next fight, man, because you're going to have plenty of more opportunities to get in there, man. You were the heavyweight champion of the world. You know what I mean? You got to run with that, man. Your run ain't over, man. So, hey, stay in there, hang in there, man, and continue to fight. Now, on the other hand, Terrence Crawford got in there and TKO'd Cavaliugas, man. Yes, that's right. He TK'd on him, man. What another great fight, man. Many props, man, to you, Terrence Crawford. You were waiting for that fight, man, and you did what you had to do to make sure you got that win, man. Congrats to you. All right, you guys. So now let's talk about some of the upcoming fights that are coming up. That's right. We got Tony Harrison against Jermell Charlo. And you know that fight is heated. Those guys do not like each other at all. Jermell cannot stand to see Tony Harrison at all because he feels like he got robbed, man. That's right. He feels like he got robbed in his last fight with Tony Harrison. At the end, when they had that decision and the decision went to Tony Harrison. Jermell Charlo been pissed off since that day. Oh yeah, he is mad, he angry, and he want his super middleweight belt back. That's right, and he's gonna do anything in that ring to make sure he get his belt. He's been preparing, he's been working out. He got Derrick James right there with him. They riding bikes, they doing exercise, they doing everything to prepare for that fight. Now, Tony Harrison, man, he says that he's all up in Jermell's head right now. He says he got him in his head. He said he's in Jermell Charlo's head right now. And he's gonna win that fight. He's winning not only on strategic, on ability to fight, but he's winning on mental terror on Jermell Charlo, man. Who's gonna win that fight, man? That's a toss-up, man. Both of those guys are great fighters, man. And you know what, man? All I can say is y'all both gonna bring power to that fight. And everybody looking for it too. But bring that power to that fight, but don't forget that you have to use your strategies and techniques to win. You can't just go in there and be mad and angry and throwing whatever you want to throw. This is going to be a battle. This is going to be a battle. I don't know if it's going to be the battle of the year, but it could be. Because everybody looking for it. Both of y'all power to either knock each other out or see who's going to win at the end, man. And I wish both of y'all the best. I'll be there in Ontario, California for y'all, man. We just a day or two away from the press conference and the weigh-in. But, man, I wish you guys the best in that fight, man. Good luck to both of y'all, man. Tony Harrison, man, you've been talking a lot, man. You said you don't like him. You don't care about him. You can whoop his ace. You said all that. Jermell, you done talked about him like, oh, man, you can't stand him. And you've been ready to get up out of that chair on some of them interviews, man, and handle your business right there. You guys could have had that battle on the street, but you ain't gonna make no money like that. Y'all better wait till y'all get in the ring. wait till you guys get in the ring, man. Come on, man. I know, Jermell, I've been watching you get madder and madder and madder. And that's what Tony Harrison is saying, man, when he get in your head. You can't control the anger. But, man, I seen you. You know I've been with you, man. You showed me love, man. And you already told me, hey, you know that you down with boxing news today, man. And we appreciate that, man. But remember, man, don't lose your cool, man. You got a lot ahead of you, man. Don't lose your cool and mess up this fight, man. Hey, so many props to y'all. Can't wait to see y'all at the weigh-in and the press conferences and at the fight, man. Good luck to you guys, man. All right, you guys. And our final fight that we're going to talk about is the fight that's going to be coming up February 28th. That's been just announced. Mikey Garcia versus Jesse Vargas. Oh, yeah. Now, we all know that Mikey Garcia lost his fight against Errol Spence Jr., and Errol Spence Jr. put a pretty good whooping on him. But a lot of people said that Mikey Garcia exposed Errol Spence. Yeah. And I have to say, there's some areas that he was exposed. And both of those guys fought a good fight, but Mikey Garcia let people see where actually Errol Spence was vulnerable, some of his vulnerable areas, the way he was able to push him, turn him. He wasn't able to win the fight, but at the end of the day, Errol Spence won that fight, and he still has his titles. Although, let's not go into the accident. Man, I was so like, feeling like, oh man, when he had the accident, I was so grieved, man. That was one heck of an accident. He could have died in that accident. But I'm glad he's alive, and I'm glad he's going to be able to continue in boxing, man, because he had some angels on his side, and he could have died during that fight. So, man, hey, look, if you guys as long as you're alive, man, and you're going to be able to come back to boxing, we good with that. But Mikey Garcia, I want you to know, man, you need to bring your A game, your double A game to that fight with Jesse Vargas, man, so you can get a title back, man, somehow, some way, man. Because you got everybody looking at Lomachenko. They want to fight Lomachenko, man. So you got to get in line with Gervonta Davis and all the others that want to fight him. But anyway, at the end of the day, man, we wish you the best in your fight with Jesse Vargas coming up on February 28th, man. Everybody be watching that fight, man. There's some exciting fights coming in, man. And we just want you to know we had an incredible, exciting time in Saudi Arabia. We represented boxing all the way through, and we want to give you guys a shout out, all you guys a shout out for watching Boxing News Today and showing all love y'all showed to us while we were in Saudi Arabia. Keep on watching, subscribe, and remember, Boxing News Today loves you. Stay tuned for more Boxing News Today.